pizzas. You know what I realized with that steam cleaner? You know what I realized that I can clean with the steam cleaner? I'm very excited. The barbecue. Because my grill is so dirty. I also have to clean these cast iron grates on the stove and the cast iron grates that are in the grill. Those need to be cleaned too, so I'm probably just gonna go the oven cleaner method. Just go nuclear on them and it'll get clean fast. I won't have to deal with it too much. You're flying to Florida so you can immediately leave Florida. Yes. You're going up the coast, right? You said it was at Maryland? Alright, I'm going to really quickly... Oh, burning your mouth again. Tradition, yeah. Tradition. I'm going to drain these on a paper towel. And then I'm gonna salt and pepper them. So these are jumbo scallops, but they're not... Oh, I got a doorbell ring. Let me double check who it is. It looks like I received a package, probably. So I'm gonna grab that in a minute. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so you can help someone leave Florida. There you go. Perfect. You know someone who's, you know Matt Calder, who I watch in the morning, left Florida for the Carolinas last year. I know Solace and Dread are trying to do the same thing. Didn't LA leave Florida? Yeah, he did leave Florida. He went to LA. Alright, I'm gonna dry these. Now, thawed from frozen scallops have a lot of moisture in them, so they're not gonna sear that well. But I'm gonna do my best by drying them. And now he streams 2 a.m. your time. I know. It's late for me too, even. Because by the time he's streaming and like done, it's like bedtime for me. Alright. So I'm gonna get these onto a tray and then I'm gonna season them. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. A little bit of salt and pepper on these. Oh yeah, I saw your post in Discord where you posted a picture of your macaroni and then a picture of the blender, and we all thought that you had blended your macaroni. I've been having trouble with this pepper grinder. I feel like it's been behaving kind of strangely. Okay, it has peppercorns in it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Just needed a little reset. I needed to turn it off and turn it back on again. Macaroni baby food is not on your journey, yeah. Key lime pie was good though. I want to try making key lime pie because I feel like I could make a good like non-dairy version of it. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it just is. Yeah, you just need to, like... You just need to turn things off and turn them back on. Are you gonna head out and get some rest? Okay, rest well, Shaper Mario. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you feel rested. I hope after you rest, you feel rested. Oh, I just put them all away. I meant to turn them over and season the other side. Oh boy. Lock lime pie? Mmm. I'm using tongs like I'm trying to be all careful, but I could just turn them with my hands and then wash my hands, but whatever, here we are. Here we are. I guess using the tongs means that I can just put my hand back into the salt container without washing them. I was trying to think of a positive outcome for this. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Prada, yeah. I mean, if I was working in the kitchen and I needed to stay, like, hygiene, then yeah, I would use the tongs, but this is just me at home. Working in the commercial kitchen, I mean. At a restaurant or someplace where I'm serving food to the public. Nice and peppery. There we go. Shaped like a big sea monster? Perfect. I'm gonna put these in the fridge and let them hang out. Just season and marinate. I need to tidy up in here. I haven't done my weekly fridge emptying that I normally do on the weekend because it was so busy. It was so busy. Alright, let me put some stuff in here actually. Olives. Ow. Bumped my elbow. Mushrooms. Pickles. Coleslaw. This is the lime I just zested. This is a lemon all the way at the back. These are the sauces. Tomato sauce. Leftover pineapple. Okay, perfect. A little bit organized now. Okay. So I need a big pot of water for the pasta. I'm not going to cook all the pasta, so I'm just going to use a smaller pot. I'm just going to make one serving for myself for now, and then later I'll cook more for dinner. I'm surprised you're the only one eating a dinner. Everyone else ate before they came. Oh, okay. You open your fridge and it's so scary. You're so crazy you're not sure what you have. The things that I buy fresh, like that go in the fridge every week, like week to week, I really only buy fresh things for stream. And I plan to eat leftovers from stream. And anything that I plan to eat off stream, like on a day off, or to make like quick food, it's always frozen. So my fridge stays pretty empty. Because I never really know, like it's hard to plan for an off day, and in case I don't feel like eating, because this happens a lot to me where I'll eat like a big lunch and then I don't have much of an appetite for dinner, and I might have an apple and like some crackers. So my fridge is very empty. It has more stuff in it that's just like food containers that are big rather than actual food. Hi, Constable Mittens. Good to see you. Happy Monday. retying my apron. So, I need to... If you have takeaway, you're usually not hungry for dinner. Yeah, it depends on what the day is like. But in general, I'm not really like a big dinner eater. So I also need a pan. I need to read the instructions for this sauce. Oh, I'm supposed to toss this the scallops with the spices. Does that mean the pepper flakes too? No, it doesn't. Hi, Dina. How's it going? Good to see you. Good time zone. Tatsu. I'm doing well, thank you. Bees and wasps come in, but not all wasps lay their eggs. Yeah, not all wasps go into the figs and lay the eggs. I'm not sure where that conversation came from, but I like talking about wasps and bugs. So, hello and welcome. Where? Oh yeah, I need to get the. I need to get the. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Tongs are back. I get to use them again. Tina, are you doing okay? Is your mom doing okay? TikTok recommended right now is some man walking around with a metal bowl just smacking hornets because apparently they kill bees or wasps. Oh, I don't know. You'll punch a wasp in the face, just like in Final Fantasy 16. Oh, you gotta roast the peppers next time, yeah. She finished her cycles. Okay, so she's just been enjoying garden time in this heat. Oh, good. I'm glad. I know another content creator that we both know lost her mom recently. And, I'm laughing because I want to say something like, boy, do I know what that feels like. This happens to me every so often. Yesterday, I'll tell you a story. Yesterday, I ran into some ladies who were walking their puppy, a dog that's new to them. And I can't remember why this came up, but I was telling them about how we were going to be moving and listing the house and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I said, yeah, they asked us where, yeah, Koopa was there. Yes, Koopa was definitely there. So, I'm trying not to laugh because it's so, it's not the laughing subject, but I'm laughing at myself in this situation. So, I said, oh yeah, we're going to be moving because they asked us where we live, and I said, we live 2 streets over, but we're going to be selling the house soon. It's my parents' house. And they asked a question that prompted me to answer that they were both deceased. But for some reason, because I was trying to word it in a way that made it sound like I was purposefully trying to not mention that they were deceased, because some people get weird about it. Some people, and it's a total stranger, right? It's like a total stranger. I've never talked to them before. They're like, oh, it's your parents' house. Are they still there? And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, they're still there. On the shelf, in the box that they came from the cremator. It's like, I don't know. I'm trying so hard to say something normal. I'm trying so hard not to say something so cursed. Because people are normal and they respond with, "Oh, I'm so sorry," but I'm sitting there. I'm like, yeah, they're there. But all I can do is laugh. So all they hear and all they see is me laughing. So I'm like, oh no, they're deceased. And because I'm trying to say something less stupid, I'm laughing at myself. And then I look even more unhinged. And I have to explain, like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of... I'm awkward. It's awful. It's terrible. It's like unbearably awkward. But sometimes people just ask questions that, like, they really shouldn't be asking. But, you know, it happens. It's nobody's fault. It's just a very awkward situation that happens to me occasionally, where I have to explain why I'm laughing about something that is really not appropriate for laughing about. Yeah, I mean, like, their question was pretty innocent. Like, it could have been, like, I was just answering, oh, we live in my parents' house. But, like, why are you selling it if you're living in your parents' house? It's like, I don't know. I accept that sometimes life is just awkward and you end up saying awkward things sometimes. That's just what it is. But thankfully their dog started pooping and then, like, the subject changed really quick. They were like, oh good, Mozart's having a poop. And I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, exactly. The classic icebreaker. You were thrown a good morning, how are you? And you're like, oh, I'm doing well, what are you doing? But the person said they're walking their dog. Mind you, there was no dog. Oh, the dog was in their necklace. A very similar thing has happened to me in the other direction, where one time I went to go get a slice of pizza on my lunch break, and I asked the lady who worked at the pizza place how she was doing. Like, I walked into the pizza place and said, how are you today? And she immediately started crying because she said that she had lost her dog, which is 100% understandable. Like, a completely normal and reasonable, like, subject to cry about, but it was just so, like, blurt. It was just like, hey, how are you? I'd like some pizza. My dog is no longer with us. Okay. And, like, to ask a lady who's crying about her dog for a slice of pizza is very unfortunate. But that's what I was there for, so I don't know. Like I said, sometimes life is just very awkward and there's nothing you can do about it. Or let me tell you another one that's more embarrassing for me, so. Yeah, no, not today. We're not allergic to mushrooms. Yeah, you're just like, I'm sorry. So what happened another time after my mom passed, my neighbors here, they're a senior couple. I've known them for ages, so long. They've been there since before we were here. And my neighbor received flowers that were meant for me, that because somebody sent me flowers because my mom had passed. But it accidentally went to the house next door. And their grandson, who's probably in his early 20s, something like that, maybe in his late teens, he brought them over and rang the doorbell and was like, hey, like, this is for you. And I was like, okay, thanks. And my parents and the neighbors were friends. They had been neighbors for decades. So it was relevant for me to tell them that my mom had passed. So I said, thanks for the flowers. Can you please do me a favor and tell your grandparents that my mom has passed? And the face that he made was like, he looked at me like I was coming out of the movie The Mummy. Like, the look on his face was so intense. Poor guy. Poor guy. And he's just like,